is the time to stay still. There will be a time to testify, but now is the time to trust. You must master the art of divine silence. Learn to walk through seasons without needing everyone's understanding. Learn to wait without needing evidence. Learn to believe without needing confirmation. God's miracles are not birthed in noise, they are birthed in faith. The less you talk, the more you hear. The less you explain, the more you discern. The less you react, the more you receive. Because in silence, you make room for God to move freely, unhindered by your emotions or impatience. God does not rush. He is never early, never late, always on divine time. The silence you hate is often the bridge between your prayer and your promise. God uses silence to separate the impatient from the faithful. Those who complain during silence are not ready for the miracle. Those who stay still and trust are the ones who will see it manifest. You cannot demand clarity from a God who is teaching you faith. Let the silence do its work. Let it humble your heart. Let it teach you patience. Let it train your spirit to rest. Some of the most powerful moments of your life will come when you say nothing and simply allow God to prove Himself. You don't need to announce what He told you. You don't need to prove what He promised. You just need to stay silent until the miracle speaks for itself. Because when God moves, it will speak louder than your words ever could. When the miracle happens, everyone will see. They will ask, how did it happen? And you will know. It happened in the silence. It happened when you stopped arguing. It happened when you stopped worrying. It happened when you stopped explaining. It happened when you surrendered. God's power flows into surrendered silence. There are times when silence becomes the strongest voice of faith. When you cannot see what God is doing. When every door appears locked and every prayer seems unanswered. The natural impulse is to speak, to ask, to reason, to question. But the Spirit within whispers, be still. Because silence is not just the absence of words. It is the declaration that you have surrendered to God's authority. It is your spirit saying, I do not need to see, I do not need to understand, I only need to trust. Silence is faith in its purest form. It is the posture of the soul that says, even if I hear nothing, I believe everything. You see, there is a power that only flows in the quiet. God does not perform His greatest works in noise or chaos. He works in stillness, in the unseen, in the secret places of faith. The most miraculous transformations often happen in silence because silence removes human interference.